Welcome to the SpeakEasy Conversations. A little bit late, but better late than never, as my thing here says. How are you? And I'm drinking a before we have to just get in because
Do it.
Ursa Minor. Ursa. Yeah, Ursa Minor Brewing Company and Rainbow World. I don't know. It likes me. It doesn't like the beer. Oh, here we go. Ursa. There we go.
Stairway to Heaven? Is that what it's called? What's the name of it?
Bear Way to Heaven.
Oh,
because Ursa Minor is the bear constellation.
Yep.
So it's an American IPA. It's really nice. Not too hoppy. I think you might like it, but
Yeah. Also, very good pun there, Daniel. Way to start off the show hot. A minor. All right. So what I am having is something.
Oh,
Heather's here. Hey. Glad when she could join us. There's an Irish Red Ale from Frog Valley. It's a 4.4% Red Ale, Irish Red Ale. I had this for a bit, and I just forgot that it was in my fridge, much like the Greg style. Hey, something's in my fridge. Oh, kick it. What's yours? Look at the darkness of that. That is a super tasty red ale. Not too sweet, because sometimes those red ales for me get a little bit on the sweet side. Just a nice, super drinkable red ale. Like I said, 4.4%. So it's nice and low in ABV too. So cheers, man. That was good.
Awesome. Well, cool. It's just us this week, y'all. But we have things to talk about.
We sure do.
One of the things I get to brag about, Doug, is yay! Greg won another homebrew competition or place. I guess I didn't win, but we didn't win.
For the category, you
did place. Yeah, we did place. And I'm waiting for my small applause.
Hey, I gave you applause.
Thank you. Yeah, and that's Badger Beer Report homebrew consultant Seth. He placed 2, so it was a good day last weekend. It was fun hosting our first homebrew competition, Doug. That was interesting and fun, and hanging out at Delta Beer Co. all day, all the peoples, good times.
Yeah. I would also like to say happy Trump's name coming off the Kennedy Center Day to those who celebrate, because fuck that guy. His name is getting pulled off today of the Kennedy Center. So cheers to that shit.
Cool. Didn't know that was a thing. Literally, not even joking.
Yeah, he put his name on it, and then the courts are like, no, you can't do that. And so they pulled it off today. There was like a live cam for it, like a live cam of people watching it get his name pulled off. Like, that was great. Look at that. I didn't even do that on purpose when I hit the end.
All right. Well, we're going to shake our timeline of that jackass and come back to this.
Rather watch that live.
Uh, yeah. We're gonna flush our Trump thing here with yeah. So notice y'all, it was a people's house. So
Yeah,
it
I saw
was
that.
our what am I doing here? It was our one of our first collaboration or one of our first beers, history beers. So we're going to be doing a whole bunch of people's beers, hopefully here soon. And now that that one's placed, I think it's enough that we'll do it again sometime. So cheers to that.
Cheers is right. Also, kudos to you guys pulling out doing a mock-up of, well, not mock-up, but like a trying a rendition of the people's beer, because that's important for Wisconsin history. So it's really great that you guys did that. So kudos.
Yeah, and actually, the motivation behind this one for me was that, and I'm calling all y'all out. I don't believe that there's ever been a Wisconsin brewery that has made a people's beer. And that is fucking wild given the history that this state has in beer. And it's not only just respectfully white German beer, clearly it's black beer too. And no one here in this state has addressed this. So my motivation for trying to win the summer mashup was to literally force a Wisconsin brewery to make a people's beer. I have asked numerous of y'all to do this, and we have yet to have it. Y'all know who y'all are, who was asked. So I don't have to name any names.
No, you do not.
What I will say is that we need to get on it and start doing it, y'all.
Yeah.
Again, I had a editorial at the end of one of my Badger Beer Report streams, which was pleading basically to Wisconsin brewers to look in the past for recipe ideas instead of looking in that for the next fad. And that is because of Schlitz and all hell breaking loose over some beer that nobody cared about until we said that we're not going to make it anymore, and all hell broke loose. So in my opinion, there's a thirst for these kind of beers and these kind of beers that tell stories. And People's Brewing, it doesn't get any fucking better than that. So y'all need to appreciate your Wisconsin beer, not only the white part of Wisconsin beer history, y'all, but I actually should have did this. I didn't even know I was going to do that. But all of it, which includes People's Beer. And respectfully, it shouldn't take a goofy media entity that is literally coming from your boy's basement to do these social things that literally 270 of y'all have a legitimate reason to do this. So, respectfully, when I hear, quote, how do I do this as a white person? It's wild because this is fucking blatant Wisconsin history. It's not from another state. It's not from another country. It's from Wisconsin. And again, the fact that over 300 of y'all haven't done it, and none of y'all probably watch this, and it's fine. So y'all won't get it. But I'm pleading with y'all. Do something about this so I don't have to win a homebrew competition. So someone will do it. One of y'all can do it. Not going to kill you. Especially y'all ones in Milwaukee and Madison. That's even wild.
That's wilder to me.
Hold
That's
on.
like,
Hold on. I'm talking. Sorry. Especially y'all in Milwaukee and Madison, where the performative liberals thrive. Yeah. I wanted a moment of silence for that. I'm off my rant. I didn't even think I was going there, but I'm glad I got here because, again, I shouldn't have to try to win a homebrew competition, my homebrew competition, by the way, and to brew people's beer. Doug, you had words.
I think it's wild that like places in Milwaukee, especially like Milwaukee specifically, feels like that should be one where there should have been some brewery that did that. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know why specifically that. For me, it's just like because Milwaukee is probably the most populous city in Wisconsin. Am I wrong? I don't think Madison's that big.
By far. But Madison's the most liberal, by the way.
Interesting. So like I would have thought Milwaukee would have been on par with them, right? You know.
You remember in the election cycle, Madison votes like 90% liberal, whereas Milwaukee close, but we always talk about Milwaukee because it has more votes, right, than Madison. Yeah. But Madison votes at Madison. The way Madison votes, Doug, at liberal wise, I'm pretty sure it's the most liberal, biggest city in our country, actually. Like because it's always over 90%. So there's that. Go on. No. So they both kind of have, but yeah, like Milwaukee, though. Go on.
Yeah, no, I just think like if you're going to celebrate history, that's a fucking piece of history you absolutely should be celebrating. That was a black brewery when black brewers were like non-fucking existent. They're not very existent now.
No,
but they're more so than what they were then. That was like just an anomaly in a sea, like needle in a haystack kind of stuff, and like you should give props to that. Like, and I'm surprised there haven't been some breweries, especially breweries we know, wouldn't have done that. And I'm not calling them out because I don't know their business model and I don't know all their shit they're doing. I'm just saying there's some breweries that we know and that we've talked to that would be primed to do that.
I'm just saying out of 270, there has to be one.
Yeah, exactly. So,
that's it. But one? We haven't had one yet? But actually, and it's more because, we've lost some. So it's literally over 300 that have had this opportunity. 400 maybe. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Jerry made two good points there, too, when you get to it. But I didn't want to interrupt your flow there.
Load them up.
So this is the first thing he said. It was necessary for you to make attention to it when you were talking about. You didn't plan on doing this little quote unquote rant. It wasn't a rant. You were just making something very plain that should be obvious to brewers in Wisconsin. And he also said it was necessary for you to make the beer to bring attention to it. And I agree with him there. Like if nobody's gonna do it, and you're like, hey, me and my brewing partner, we're gonna bring this out. Hey, you see, this is a people's beer. Like y'all should be doing this. So like, yeah. I think it's good that you guys did that, and you very clearly, I'm going to say promoted. Maybe that's not the right word, but you were doing it that way. So,
So yeah, so
guys, for real.
Oh yeah, a little inside ball. We know my brewing partner knows the brewer who's brewing this pro-am and all that. He knows him personally. They know each other personally. So we went after what we know he liked. So it was people's house. Like if we thought he liked porters, we would have done porters. But so it made it to the top, but it didn't make it any. It made it to the top of that. So it was good enough to make it to the top of what is it right here? This what is it? House.
Never the category.
Homebrew. Yeah, house. The German Pale Lager. I thought it was the house. It was German Pale Lager.
Check.
Yeah. So that was cool. Good times. So I will be actually probably trying to sway one of these 270 brewers to brew people's beer tomorrow at the Sip and Savor. Well, mostly all of us. Listen, we have 10 people that do Badger Beer Report, so we're never all going to be there at the same time. But we got 4 of us. Chelsea, Joel, Drosner, and I will be there tomorrow. People in Wisconsin, you can get $10 off your ticket if you use BBR10 to purchase your tickets. Not many people in Wisconsin. Actually, there's not much overlap, Doug, between Daddy Porter people and Badger Beer Report people. So I severely doubt anybody's going to hear that. Maybe I'll clip it, but I usually I keep them separate. But I don't know if anybody sees this on that and y'all want to tell everybody that I've had these conversations, y'all, so I'm not. I'm no bullshitting. Black Brewers. Ask Joel. Black Brewers Day is October the 10th, and I've been trying to get a beer for that. So when you hear Badger Beer Report as a beer for that, I will have succeeded. But at this point, haven't had success. But you know me, Doug. I'm gonna keep asking.
You're persistent as fuck.
Yeah, I ain't fucking around. Yeah. We know. So, Doug, we have some other fun things to talk about here. And we will do that right now. Where's my man? When you have to reboot your computer right both after the start time of your stream,
yeah,
you know it's gonna kind of be one of those nights.
One of those days. Don't take it.
Oh yeah, we haven't used this in a while. That's why I couldn't find it. The past guest news tonight is fucking extraordinary.
Yes, it is
amazing. I will either one is fucking amazing. Actually,
they're all.
I'm just thrilled. Yeah. They're all. One's a little bit more high profile than the other one, but both of them, impact wise, are great. So we will start, Doug, with actually. Now I can. I finally found. This one, Doug.
So Leanne Wong, baby. We had her on a few years ago. Still the only guest to ever fold clothes while we were interviewing her. How fucking cool is that? She won Last Chef Standing 24 and 24. If you've never seen this show, it is to me the hands down hardest cooking show because these people start and they cook for 24 fucking hours straight. No sleep, no coffee. They just cook, and you can see them start to lose their marbles around like hour 18. Like it's just really incredible to watch these people who are phenomenal chefs and know what they're doing. And the last like 6 hours is just them who makes the least mistakes. Like, and some of them make really big fucking mistakes because their brain is Swiss cheese after 18 hours. Like, if I stayed up 18 hours, I would be like, okay, I'm not suitable to do anything. If I stayed up 24 hours, I'm a zombie. There's no me doing anything. So kudos to Leanne for doing this. I actually talked to her a bit on Instagram about it afterwards. This allowed her to win $100,000 so she could finally buy a house in Hawaii where she lives because her house and her cafe burnt down during those fires in Hawaii. So, just the idea is like, you see her, she's a fucking world famous chef. She's opened restaurants in Hawaii and Japan. And she's like, yeah, I still don't have a lot of money. Like, the thing is like, so you think these people are famous, they have a lot of money. She doesn't. Kudos to her, and just being able to afford a house in Hawaii is no mean feat because Hawaii is crazy fucking expensive too. There's that, but
those people don't get paid enough. So, chefs and all that, they just blatantly underpaid, just as a general thing, right? And even you have to be like some fancy chef, and everybody projects Gordon Ramsay and fucking who's that jackass? Who's the biggest jackass one? Bobby Flay.
There's two of them. There's Bobby Flay and there's Guy Fieri.
Hold on. No, I'm just saying, like, they project that on normal, everyday, even really accomplished Michelin star chefs who, again, don't make that much money given the impact that they have, is what I'm saying. Like, everybody does. It's not Gordon Ramsay. And, who's the other guy? R.I.P. running around. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Like, what's his name? He passed, but he was a great guy. And
Anthony Bourdain.
Yes, and people like that, like those guys are great, but like they're not Leanne Wong, and like what I mean.
So, like, they're not.
Oh yeah. So,
but
I mean, there's so much love and What's that?
I was gonna say and the thing is, everybody in that crew loved her. Like, everybody's like, they call her Mama Wong, and she did this great thing where she was in the middle of it, and she was like, I am going through what most women at 48 are going through. She was talking about going through menopause while she's in the middle of doing this 24 and 24 thing. Like, if you know people are going through menopause, they are going through it. I am married to one, and it is difficult. And she was trying to stay up 24 hours and cook while dealing with hot flashes and all kinds of shit. So, like, wow, she's a boss.
And men will never know either.
Nope, we
There's
will
that.
not.
So what we are gonna
Amen.
we're not gonna know. I mean, it is what it was.
Yep, she did.
Of
That's what I'm saying.
Of course she did.
Also, I would like to say that the guy that she was against was a guy who had never seen compete before, but everybody thought he was just a great chef. And what's funny is you see all these people who are competing, and they're like, in the final four, there was a guy who had a wife who beat stage 4 breast cancer. And then there's a lady who has a kid who's special needs, who's 12. And there's Leanne who lost everything in the fires to Hawaii. And then there's this guy who's like, yeah, I had to dip into my kids' college savings to pay my dude. Your story is not compelling enough. But all these other people were like doing shit where, like, the one guy was like trying to win so he could get IVF money to try to have him and his wife have a family. Like, all these storylines are great. And then this one guy's like, yeah, I had to dip into my kids' college fund. Dude, I wish I had a kids' college fund, and I had to pay for my kids by fucking borrowing money to get them into college. So it's just funny. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna save you my money. We're gonna go on to better things. We're gonna go on to better things, dog. We have this, which was amazing. Soft opening for Smidox Brewing Company. Our friends Fast Guest News. Angie was basically reporting on it. Obviously, you can see Jerry, our co-host, there, and special co-hosts, and you see Smitty up there. And I did the map over there, y'all, for y'all could see the approximate, where Smidox Brewing is in the world. Thoughts on this, Doug?
Yeah, just great. This has been coming for a while. And we've known Smitty for a few years. We've been trying to get him on the show. But really, it's been difficult for him because of his schedule and everything. But we're rooting for him, But I'm just glad he's finally got his soft opening, and now the space is available. And kudos to him, man. And I've had his beer. His beer is fucking great. So good for him.
Yeah, it's a, if it's a struggle to get a Wisconsin brewery to brew a black beer, it's even more of a struggle to open a black-owned brewery. So, I mean, just nothing but and y'all know it's been a struggle too. Not gonna speak for him, but going to speak for myself. Yeah, there's obstacles for us for sure. So, sure that was going on, but it's great to see him out there finally. It's been what, Jerry? How long has this man been plotting a brewery? How long, Jerry? Tell us, because it seems like it's been forever, respectfully. But it's only been, I don't know, how long we've been going to Barrow and Flows and shit like that, 6 years, something like that. So it feels like it's longer, Doug, but it's not. Yeah. So anything else, Doug? Do you have a second? Anything else you want to talk about before we get to the other things that we're going to talk about?
I have a second. Let me pull that shit out of the fridge. I want to pull this up because this has a awesome label. And I didn't get just for a label I got because of the style of beer it was, but also the label. Baltic Porter from Three Sons Brewing. Look at that shit. Also, if Heather's still watching, this is from Florida. Three Sons is at, I think, Tampa.
Okay. Is that a good thing or a Florida thing?
Dania Beach, wherever the fuck that is. Yeah, but like I just think that's fucking super cool. It's like Game of Thrones kind of shit. So, yep. Is Dania Beach anywhere near you, Heather? I see you commented. I'm curious if that's Dania Beach. Maybe I'm mispronouncing it, but no idea where that is. All right.
Well, I mean, Doug, are you over here acting like she should know where everything is? Come on now.
I was just curious. So that I thought I had poured that well, spilled over a little bit, so which is not uncommon on this show. So I spilled all over my shorts, which is great. But goddamn, that's good. Nice and roasty, a little bit sweet. Everything you want out of a Baltic porter, baby. So yummy.
It's weird that my least favorite porter is a lager porter. I like them though, but
Yeah.
least favorite.
Yeah.
All right, Doug. I have this is a Doug special. Everybody get ready for this.
Oh boy.
This is a Doug special.
I'm a little worried.
Given to me by I wanted to show you our new so a less AIE, Doug, inspired by Joel. Transition. We'll see that. Shout out to JC for that help. So Doug, here you go. Ready for your Doug special?
Okay, let's see it.
It's a gin barrel aged lager with prickly pear, raspberry, and lime.
Dude, you could have not dialed up a beer that would be more like Doug's gonna buy this.
Right. Thanks, Joel, for that one. Yeah, when because there's a whole thing about this, but again, shout out to Joel for getting this for me because I was like, oh my god, that's a Doug beer, I gotta have it. And he actually gave me two, so unless it might make it to when you come here, Doug. It is. Look at that shit, Doug.
That's got a cool color.
A gin. This is a fucking lager. This shit is wild. Look at that color.
That doesn't look like anything like a lager, but
it literally looks nothing like a motherfucking lager.
That looks like a fucking like a fruited sour is what it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, it's thick, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Good.
You would love this shit. I'll save this one for you, man. I can save it. You would love this shit. It's light. It's not heavy like those, like the big barrels. It has a nice little gin hit, Doug, but it's still hanging out, but it's not overpowering. And then the lime, Doug, comes in at the end. And I know you love lime beers. The lime comes in hard, dude.
And I like gins with lime.
This is pretty fucking good, actually. Broken Bat. I don't know if you ever heard me talk about Broken Bat, but it's one of the best steam breweries I've ever set my foot in. No bullshit.
You were wearing a shirt of theirs in one of the recent Badger Beer Report.
Yeah, they just take that whole baseball theme and just, excuse my language for the kids, they fuck it hard, Doug. So they got an indoor.
They bang it hard from the back.
They bang it hard. Listen, they got an indoor wiffle ball court. Like,
see, that's awesome.
Right. It's just fucking wild in there. Right? Listen, we don't like baseball like that. And that place makes you love baseball. For the time that you're in there, you're like, oh my God, baseball's cool again. Like literally, that's how it's so cool. So shout out to Broken Bat and also shout out to that's a Milwaukee brewery. Maybe I need to. So there's one that I haven't approached for people. There you go. I'll tell you some that I haven't approached. So they maybe get a little bit of a pass because I haven't been in your face about it. Which again, I've been in your face, some of y'all. Anyway, oh Doug, I think we do this first, Doug. We got a lot to do, actually.
We do, actually, yeah.
Just us. So we'll start here. Let's get pumped up.
I love that music.
That's bad because y'all could clip that. I just,
dude, I'm like,
gave y'all the idea about clipping it actually, which was not the right thing. So, Doug, What are you listening to? Because I didn't put anything in here.
Well, you said we were watching. You did watch an intro. Are we doing watching first, or are we doing listening?
Doug, do you even pay attention?
I was vibing. I'm sorry. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about this. So shout out to Jerry for recommending Crack As That. This was fucking excellent. This is such a good album. It's like house jazz. It's like these fusions of multiple things. I've listened to this album, I think 3 times already. It's so good. And just the guys from Britain, I think. I'm not exactly sure where. I think England. It's so good. So it's not like mellow jazz. It's like I said, it's like if you took house music and like jazz house but made it funky in a different way. It's definitely different. And I really, really, really am enjoying the shit out of this. I can't recommend that one enough. Crack As That, which is a crazy name, but like this album is super good. Jerry and I had a little discussion about like certain tracks that we're just listening to. I love this freaking album. This may or may not be on my short list for top 10 albums of the year, but yeah, super good. Yeah, thank you, Jerry, for recommending that, because I cannot recommend that album enough. Just really inventive and unique. So,
Okay. What else you got, Doug?
For some reason, it's not making me slide to the next. There we go. Jalen Naganda. And man, if you want like old R&B, just like 60s, 70s, just I don't know how to explain it. It's like an updated version of the Temptations, but it's just this guy who's young. He's like in his early 20s, I think. And it's just gorgeous album of his vocals with horns and just beautiful. Another recommendation from, I think Jerry recommended him, and I liked his older stuff. And then I was like, oh shit, there's a new one out. And I was like, oh, I'm all in. And like I said, if you want just something that like makes you feel like you should just be sitting with someone you love, listening to music on a record player, this is an album for it. It is just gorgeous and lovely.
Look at you set the tone with the record player and are you in the same sofa undercover? What's going on, Doug?
Whatever. Like literally, if that's your jam, cocktails or wine, whatever. Like for me, it'd be whiskey. But like the thing is, it's like it's just you're hanging out with someone you love, listening to music, and this is exactly the kind of album you should listen to.
Fireplace, snowflakes, or not that
fireplace? Kind of well, it doesn't matter whether it's a fireplace or not. It's about being with someone you love and just sitting and listening to music, and not like being distracted by a million things. You're just sitting there vibing with the person you care about. And
low
lights, just like you both Candles? Are just kind of, if you want. Like I said, there's no set thing to this. I just think it's something you listen to someone when you love. Like I feel like this is just like you listen to it and it's just a gorgeous goddamn album. So maybe you do, JG. Maybe you do.
Hopefully, right? Hopefully,
I those 2 albums I cannot recommend enough. Like there's 3 albums this year that I've listened to, and these 3 are ones that if I see anybody to ask me about music, I'm recommending those. The other one is the Ray album. This album Contains Hope is the name of the album. Those 3 I could listen to over and over again. They're all just fucking top to bottom bangers.
Awesome. Here, I'm gonna go over on Discord because I was dropping some things I was listening to this week, and I can. I know I was listening to JG and I were talking about. I was listening to David Gilmour, On the Island, which is his latest one, which I was telling JG about, and then JG reminded me that David Gilmour's first solo album. David Gilmour is the legendary guitarist of Pink Floyd. Who doesn't? For y'all who don't know, he's the more mellow guy, and Roger Waters is definitely the more volatile guy.
Oh, you think?
And yeah. But I mean, Pink Floyd is all the people there are essential. Actually, you know what I mean? Like, so Pink Floyd went without Roger Waters, and it was good, but it was really definitely more like David Gilmour's traveling Pink Floyd band more than it was Pink Floyd. Respectfully, maybe we can get another opinion here in a bit, but um, I was going to Discord. My bad, and I wasn't on 60 milligrams either, Doug. Shame.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, okay, so I was listening to Madonna came out with a new song. I thought that
Oh,
that was good, called
yeah.
Love Sensation. She's, y'all know, she's kind of, went from pop to like more like club and dance in her older phase, I should say.
Mhm.
Or her later phase. I don't like older because that's, shaming or whatever, right? And I'm old too, Doug, so we're not going to be shaming old people. Um, but
No, we're
that
not.
was pretty good. And then oh yeah, there was really no, I thought there was something new. I don't know. I was listening to Pro Jam and all that stuff. Nothing, nothing really new. I haven't really been on the music, so I have to get back on that. And obviously, Jerry is just a wealth of information.
Jerry knows
And
all the shit, dude. Jerry's got just a
just a wealth
here
of
you go.
information and recommendations, really more, because you
Yeah.
could even ask him you could even tell him genre, and he can kind of go down the genres that he's good at. Jerry doesn't know every fucking genre, right? But the ones that he's at, you're gonna get sensational bangers.
Yeah.
That's
I
just it.
that crack is that thing. Like I knew Jalen Naganda before because he told me about him, I think last year or something like that. Crack of that was completely new. And I was like, hey, what is this? And I started listening. I'm like, Jesus, like this is fucking great. I'll be banging this like in my car driving around. I just like I said, a different environments. Funny how different albums you go. Well, the album is this, and like I said, the Jalen Naganda is like you're at home with the person you cherish and just be together with them and listen to it. And that's that kind of the crack of that is more like I'm either maybe not working out is the right thing, but just like it's a little bit energizing, but it's not like over the top. I don't know. I don't know really how to describe that. It's just such a good album.
Sweet. Anything else what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Jerry's comment.
Well, put it up. I'm And on that note, Doug, we're gonna go to so it's apparently been forever since we've talked to Doug about what he's watching, because he has a whole bunch for y'all. So brace and get in here, and y'all ready for some good, well, hopefully good tips on what's coming up or what Doug is watching. Doug, we're gonna start with, is this the Leon Wong one, right?
Yes. Again, this is a new season. It's like 9 or 10 episodes. I forget. Like I said, if you want to see people who are just at the top of their game and they come in and they're like, I'm going to cook this. And every single fucking one of them is like, this is the hardest goddamn thing I've ever done. Because it is like, just, I'm going to cook for 24 hours. Like, and it, like, I don't know how to explain it. That's just fucking an amazing goddamn show. Just you want to watch not just people cooking at their best, people cooking at their exhausted. Like that's just a really cool thing. And like I said, seeing Leanne, who is a nearly 50-year-old woman going through menopause and being like, I'm gonna own this shit. And she did. And so just like the outcome, but it's great to watch how they just throw all these curveballs. Like at the end, they're like, you're going to need to do precision things. So like chopping things precise, like you're exhausted. How the fuck are you going to chop these things like perfectly? Because your brain is on, no sleep. And so yeah, it's a great show. And I totally recommend it for just fun to watch.
Well, that, and because she's a past guest, and we're cool. We're cooler if you watch her because then she gets better, right, Doug? Because then
Yeah, for sure.
got to make it all about us, clearly, right?
No, it isn't.
So,
But I just think
no,
that's
I
better.
am. No. I literally am making it about us.
All right.
Watch it. She'll get more views, and we look cooler because Doug got her on, and she came on and was, for whatever reason, cool. She was cool to hang out with us, Doug, and she's just like this accomplished, world fucking traveled, amazing chef, and we're just, well, not that. But anyway.
No, we're not.
So anyway, Doug, what else we got here, buddy? Oh yeah, we got the Nah, I never heard you talk about this goofy one.
All right, so this is an interesting one because it is it's a Nordic show. So basically, it's like the Chestnut Man is a sort of legend in one of the Scandinavian countries, and it's escaping me which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just these series of murders that happen, and chestnut men are put at each one. But there's a deeper story with like people who are like taken as children, and like it's deep. It's like I think it's 6 or 7 episodes. It's a really good. Now you'll have to watch it if you watch an English dub. The mouths don't match, which is a little difficult for me because then basically I'm just reading everything because I can't match the lips to what they're saying. But it's a pretty decent show, and like I said, it's like 6 or 7 episodes. I think it's worth the watch.
Sweet.
All right, Passenger. Yeah. Now we're going to get into the horror movies that I've seen recently. Passenger is the best movie I've seen for jump scares this year. Jump scares galore. Really super well done. I think the jump scares in this, there's a little bit of religious horror in it. The acting in it is very meh. So if you're looking for a well-acted horror movie, this isn't for you. But if you like jump scares, definitely for you. I don't think you should see this in the theater. I don't even think it's in the theaters anymore. You can watch this at home, and it's just as good for that. So that's what I would say about Passenger. I liked it, but again, the acting was just kind of like our friend Aaron Softly saw it, and he's like, I agree with Doug. The acting, jump scares, 10 out of 10. Acting, 4 out of 10. Like, so yeah, it's good for the jump scares. Oh boy. Greg, have you seen this?
I've commented on this show about it.
Yes. So this is one of the 3 best horror movies I've seen this year. It is creepy as shit. It's can be pretty gory, but it's very much an allegory. It's pretty gory. But I'm going to tell you, it is definitely a metaphor or an allegory, however you want to do it, on women having autonomy over themselves and men not wanting to give them autonomy over themselves. It's the ending I didn't see coming. Jill kind of did, my wife, but not totally. But it is superb. Really, really good movie. I would totally recommend you see this. I am watching House of the Dragon because season 3 is coming up June 21st. So 9 days from now. And I love this fucking show. I just started watching season 2 again just to kind of get my brain in the spot of where it is and catch up with storylines. There is no better fucking opening song to a show, a theme song, than Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon have the same one. And it just do. And I'm like, God damn, I'm ready to go. Let's go. What's this show gonna be? I don't have a lot to say about this because I've talked about it plenty of times before. It's really superb. So really good.
Cool.
Yep. So next one is Backrooms. So this is funny because a lot of reviews of people are like very different on this. I absolutely fucking loved it. My daughter was like, eh. And then later, as I said on it, I think I really liked it. What she didn't like was there was, at the end, it was kind of set up to do a sequel. And I was like, okay, but I liked it. Like it's liminal spaces and just how that works. Chiwetel Okafor is the main character who's in here. He's great in it. Yeah, I really my kind of weird. It's my kind of weird. I just say that.
Sweet.
And Greg, yours finally.
Yeah, JC's youngest son said just so he watched the short movies that made it happen. That's cool.
Okay.
I actually seen actually, Doug, this is a Greg special. Actually, we are in the middle of a Greg special here. Greg is interested in this one. Greg has saw 10 minutes and turned it off. So I am I am intrigued and still intrigued. I turned it off because I was tired. And I knew when I started it that I wasn't going to finish it. But I started it to get my neck. You ever do that, Doug? You ever start it? You know you're not going to finish it, but you're like, all right, I just want to start it and get a tease. Yeah, so I did it, and it looked good, and I liked it. I also thought it was really cool that you could go back and forth from like black and white to color.
Yeah.
So you can, yeah. So it's fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. So look, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I watched it in black and white.
Which is how I would watch it if I was going to watch it.
What did you say? You were watching in black and white?
I would. It's on Prime, and I don't have Prime, so I'm not going to watch it. But like,
No. Got you. Aside, if you could, what would happen?
Black and white, totally. I want to see it in black and white.
Okay.
Weird. Because if it's noir, I want to see it in black and white. Like to me, those are.
I'm with you. And then apparently people are watching both. So like going through watching it black and then getting online and then talking about the new differences and all that. So oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then oh yeah. So y'all think I should keep going? Is that that's the whole sentiment? Okay, I'll take that as that. And also I'm watching this bullshit like begrudgingly and reluctantly, and I almost feel like I'm being like held by hostage by jackasses. But again, so is America, right? You gotta get the enjoyment you can out of it without fucking wanting to choke the people out who put it on or something like that. There's a whole thing. But yes, I'm actually literally watching it right now. America is winning. I'm not like okay, Doug. So do you root for America? Let's get to this part. Let's get to this. Yeah. Let's do you root for America? And so again, it's a nuanced thing, but I'm generally talking like international games where it's America versus other people. Do you root for America? In athletics. We're not talking war and all that shit.
Yeah. I am kind of boycotting the FIFA thing if it's in any site in America.
Please do.
Because I'm going to give the American games as low attendance, as low viewership as possible.
Cool.
Because
I didn't ask that though.
Okay, but so like in my heart, I want to root for the people who are on the team because it's not their fault that our president's a fucking traitorous, rapist piece of shit. But it's not their fault. But at the same time, he was quote unquote the reason we have the World Cup, and FIFA is such a corrupt piece of shit organization. But like FIFA was like, oh well, we want to, so they gave him this FIFA peace project.
Well, that shit is true, but that was decided. He didn't have anything to do with the decision of them bringing.
But he proclaims it, and I don't want to give him any credit.
I got it. I don't. And also, Doug, does it just have to be about him? Or doesn't America have a history enough for you to not root for it? Because making it about him literally makes it easy. Respectfully, like I don't like the man, but there's this thing where even when he makes it about himself, people almost play into it and act like this kind of thing. Like, so like I want to take it out of him, and isn't 200 and some odd years of fuckery enough for you not, or some people not to want to root for this, or does it have to be tied to the goofball? Just asking.
That's a fair question. But it's complicated because I hate this motherfucker so fucking much, and I wish he would no longer exist on this mortal coil. So it's difficult for me to root for folks who are representing us when we're being represented by the worst human being to ever be president for this country. And we've had people like Andrew Jackson, who is probably the most racist president we've ever had. And we've had lots of racist presidents. He's the most.
And wait, Andrew's more than Trump?
Oh, dude. Please read up on Andrew Jackson. Way worse.
No. Respectfully, I don't have to read up on Andrew.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
No. I'm saying I know enough. I'm not saying that I don't. I'm saying I literally know enough, and I'm questioning that. Because Trump
you might be right.
Well, I don't know. My analogy will be this: Trump is outwardly racist in a time where there's a big pushback. Andrew Jackson was racist in a time where it was pretty much the way to be racist. Now, yes, was he more outwardly racist than everything else? But it was definitely, Trump is definitely, the reason I feel it's more, Doug, is because it's just more blatant, actually. And that's it. But like, it's more blatant because there are literally people who are like, no, we went through the civil rights movement. We went through these things. Like, we hadn't gone through those things with Andrew Jackson. He was this. Anyway, that's so again, my answer to this is simple. It's, again, I find myself rooting less and less for America unless it's women or an entity that I know kind of pushes back on the system. It's not necessarily him. He is a product of 240 years of fuckery. So he's the pinnacle of that. He's just standing there being all blustery and bullshitty. But there's just been to me, the only president that wasn't racist was the black one. And the rest of them were shades of racist because they were white. Mm-hmm. Y'all know what I believe about that. Yeah. So to me, they're all a shade of racism. Literally all of them. You want to count the half black one or the full black one, because he is black, he looked like it, but in lineage he's not. Or he was. But yeah, Doug, that's where I'm at. It's hard, man. And so it's a nuanced thing, and it's a one-by-one thing, right, Doug? So
yeah, for sure.
The United States men's team soccer. Let's talk about them specifically. I don't get United States hockey team vibes from them. So that's good, right?
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Right. But I get
them guys. Jesus.
But like, what my angst with them specifically is that like they're so underachievy, and like compared to the women who dominate their sport, even still, the women have just been prolific, and I'm just annoyed that the women don't get paid as much as them, and they're more prolific. So it's not really their fault. So again, Doug, here we go, right? It's not the athlete's fault. Here we go. That they're stuck in this system or where they were born. So, we're going to all come around to that and disagree to that, just in general, right? So it's kind of hard to like root against them. But, I find that this being ambivalent, Doug, is kind of easier. This is like, okay, whatever. Like when we were young, like, I don't know about you, but I guess, we were more fierce about, the United States hockey team and, the United States basketball team in the Olympics. And, you know what I mean? The Jordan, what was it? The Dream Team and all those things. Team. You know what I mean? We were way patriotic back then, but we generally knew a lot less about the 200 years of fuckery, Doug, back then too. So, so I don't know. And then I don't know, Doug. Let's talk about it. I didn't want to dismiss you earlier. This whole FIFA thing is just so gross, and I'm only in it because I'm just I'm a huge soccer fan. So like I feel I'm being drugged into like something that I just don't want to fucking support. So then I'm just watching it when it's on. I'm not going out of my way to watch it, but I'm just disappointed in all that. And also, Doug, I don't know if you want to talk about the fuckery of like just hosting these things, whether Trump is involved or not, hosting the Olympics, hosting the World Cup. I'm just tired of that for us as a fucking country too. I just wish they were somewhere else and we didn't have to deal with just hosting that shit and making these big stadiums and then it's priced out of like we fucking live here, Doug. We shouldn't have to pay $1,000 to go to a fucking soccer game. We should be able to tailgate. We should be able to like all these things that we just can't do in our own place. And then what are we doing, Doug? Jesus Christ. The fuck
Dude,
are we doing?
everything is overpriced. Everything, every event.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing it with sports. We're doing it with music. Everything.
All right, Doug. I'm cleaning the palate. Damn it. So for any of y'all in Wisconsin, if y'all want to get the New Kids on the Maibach collaboration beer, Brainwash by me and Scott from Vault, there's 5 breweries there that have them left. I don't know how. 2 of them are going to fall this weekend, I'm pretty sure. Tailwinds and Mobcraft, y'all. Y'all got to get there. But this has been great to be involved in this, Doug. It still goes on until the last drop. I'm going to be talking about that shit because I should be talking about that shit. So, Doug, there may be a chance I might be able to get you some New Kids on the Maibach. And there also might be a chance it might be on a Great Taste of the Midwest.
That would be lovely because I would really like to try that.
Yeah, and it should hold up till then. So, yeah, man. Good times. Yeah, and we cleaned our palate of what do you actually I was gonna say what do you call him, but then that would bring him back up and then we don't
let's just
but the way you call what do you call him is this it's amazing. It's epic.
My friend Aaron and I call him the bloated sack of syphilis, BSOS.
All right, Doug. So we got a controversy. So first of all, it's emojis, y'all. And actually, full ball here, inside ball. Emojis, you'll probably won't see just show up with me and Doug because me and Doug are involved in every emoji conversation, right? So then us just doing them, I don't know. To me, it's more of a guest thing because the guest always adds a different element. Doug and I talking about the thumbs up emoji for the 4th time. It's probably going to get boring for y'all, right? I mean, for y'all who watches every week, it's like, come on now, right? But this week, for 2 reasons, we're going to make, exception. So number 1 is, Doug used an emoji today that I never use. And quite frankly, I don't even know what the fuck it means.
I know.
And that's because I haven't mean it. So Doug's going to explain to me where and how in the hell, what the fuck is this emoji and what is it used for? Please, help me in the comments too, because I seriously don't know.
It is it's a very Italian thing. If you ever watch ciao bella.
Italian.
That's what that means. That's what that means.
And what does that mean?
It's just it's almost like chef's kiss.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Somebody said yes. This Heather said perfect or yes. This. That's.
Oh, okay. So
and it's always accompanied by. Okay.
It's like a hat. It's like okay. So it's like a hat tip. Like it's
kind of like
hey,
awesome.
Good job.
Hey, ciao bella. Like
okay,
that
so
kind of thing.
Okay, so like good job.
Good job. Yeah. Job? Hey, awesome. Ciao bella. Awesome. Great job.
Okay. So it's a positive one.
Yeah. Agreed. It's not a negative in any sense.
All right. So now we're gonna cool. So it's a really positive one, right? So
yeah, agreed.
We're starting on a positive note. So now, y'all.
Now we're gonna do.
Now what are we gonna do? Yeah, Doug knows, I think.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it?
So
Heavy D.
Yeah, it's good we get some good positive vibes in before I call out someone. So who we're gonna call out is our graphic design. Yeah, we're calling people. No. I called out the 270 brewers in Wisconsin earlier, right? So we're gonna call out my friend still kind of reluctantly. and you have your low and high moments. Jonathan Isley Grove.
Hey,
Jonathan
look at that.
Isley
Look at that, JHG. Look at that.
No. We'll do it again, Doug. Stand up. Get the whole torture. We're torturing this bitch. We're putting him on. Look, we're putting him on. All right, y'all. So JHD is here, y'all, because he is being called out for his horrible, brutal emoji usage. Okay, and it's specifically this one that I'm offended by. Now, at least there's a reason. At least, shut up, Doug. At least there's a reason. This motherfucking emoji that JHD loves to use, and listen, y'all, weird fucking times, actually. And he's been called out numerous times in fucking Messenger, but he doesn't fucking change it. So now he's being called out on fucking live stream on YouTube to the 3 people that watch us every week.
Ooh, scary.
So we're going to public shame his ass, Doug, because I said, listen, this is the context, y'all. Ready? Come in and I'm like, y'all, it's just we're in like the with the speakeasy, or not the speakeasy, sorry, the G sharp, overall kind of thing where we talk about the things that are going on in there. So like I was like, it's just us this week, just Doug and I. We're gonna have some. I forget what I said, and then JHG does this shit. So then, what am I?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Is he scared? Is he angry? Like what? Like just us is fine. It's just Doug and I. What's the problem, JHG? Now you get to explain, because apparently I just missed the memo on the positivity of that.
It's a surprise face. That's all it is.
That is not a surprise face.
Tell him, Doug. Tell him.
A surprise face is when the eyebrows are up.
How are those eyebrows not up?
How are they not up? They're pointing down. Like, what do you mean they're not up?
No. Camera. Put me back on camera.
Oh my God. How are they not up?
That's down.
They're pointing like this.
That's down. That's up.
No, that is not up. Dude.
All right.
Yes,
wait, hold on. Where's Goofball? Let's do this. Now, what are you saying?
That's not the face.
That is.
Doug, no. Here's the thing: if you're doing that and you had a round O face, great. The round mouth. Then what you're doing? What are you doing?
What did I walk in on?
Oh no! Why are you and my mom like that?
Yeah. All right, that's fair on that. Yeah.
Okay. So that explains a lot, because again, Doug, I see what you see. I see like the frown face, and I see like, to me, it's like confusion. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and I'm like, right. Like, oh my God, what's gonna happen here? Like, maybe that's it, and maybe that's what I read it like. I read it like JHG is sad and shit, but maybe it's because it's small. And I don't.
JHG's bad.
I don't know. Like, all I know is I get definitely triggered on it, and I'm like, our shit's gonna be good. Embrace the diversity, JHG, or whatever the fuck I said.
JHG, do your parents use emojis?
No, God, no. They barely know how to use texting and things like that. My mother doesn't even go close to a phone that's like that. And my father.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
My parents, my dad doesn't use his phone at all except to answer phone calls. He won't text. And my mom is like, if there's an emoji, that's the only emoji she uses. It's the only one.
So JHG, while we're here, before we move along, do you have comments on this one?
Well, I had it. So it's kind of like, to me, it's wonderful, right?
Kind of deal.
Yeah. Mwah.
Okay. Okay.
Ma.
Because then when I criticized JHG for this bullshit, right? Doug was like, maybe it should have been more like this bullshit, JHG. So then, and then I'm like, wait, what's that one? So then we had to have a whole literal segment because,
Hey.
again, I'm still confused. And I'm still confused about you, JHG, but I think now I can relax. But you confuse me on a daily basis. But
True.
I return the favor though. I do.
Oh. Yep.
And yeah, Doug, we should. Oh, did you see this before, Doug? Oh yeah, we did. We did show this before. This is fun though. It is a segment inspired by Joel. That's less AI, thanks to JHG. Now we're gonna call that's what it's called. JHG, the less AI segment about Joel. Right. Yep. So our first one, it's courtesy of JHG today, Doug. We conspired in the background to have JHG on the emojis without you knowing, Doug. So
Okay.
And JHG brought some logos for us that he wanted us to talk about. Doug, what do you think about the Verizon really simple ass logo, Doug?
I unfortunately have to use Verizon for my cell phone coverage because it's the one that covers the most area. My wife travels to very remote areas.
Unbiased. Take your bias out of it.
Meh. How about meh? Is that a viable response?
Absolutely.
V for
what is that? 5? 4?
Yeah, 5 at most. 5 at most. Well, I don't understand why the Z is like this to go zoom at the end of the bottom. Like, what is that?
Because it's Doug. You know it's fast. You have it.
It is not fast. It's okay. But they have to make everybody think.
You know. I gotta say, it has good dividends. JHG, what do you got?
You're the one that brought it up, JG. Let's
So this logo was designed by like a very well-known, high-paid design firm that does branding for major corporations, and it looks like one of the most junior level kind of design. No, it was Canva, but before Canva. Yeah, you could probably say that. The whole thing, it was the gradients thing. Just it didn't seem like there was, and it seems like it's designed by committee. Like somebody had an idea and they couldn't get the person out of that mindset. I've always had trouble with the Verizon logo. Even now, I didn't give you a version of the new one, but it's a variation of this where it's just normal, almost normal Helvetica type. And I swear to God, the first time I ever saw it, the newest one, I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was actually like a real logo that by the same people who did this one. So there are some brands out there that make terrible fucking logos. Verizon is one of them.
So what number?
Oh, this is like a 2.
It
bugs the fuck out of me because it's got a check mark and then it doesn't align with the V and the Z does something completely different. It's such a fucking mess. I really, really do not like this logo.
So yeah, Doug, we'll get through the logos and we'll do your third one, buddy.
Okay.
The fact that I know that y'all paid thousands of dollars for this.
I think it was millions. Yeah.
Literally a 1.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Like
Yep.
the fact that you had like again the expenditures given the results, one, it's over. I don't even really. At least y'all gave me my dividends last year. Anyway, it's actually a decent stock, right? Or I don't know anybody who has the Verizon. You know, it's decent. It's decent. This here though, Doug, is another thing.
Whoa! Holy fuck, man! You got to prepare me for that.
No, I don't actually.
No,
We don't. That's why we don't. Right there. That's literally why we don't prepare you.
Oh my god! Put that up on screen again. Oh my god, please, because I'm.
What do you got, Doug?
Set. Besides the penis cell phone charger, I don't know what it is. He's a satellite dish. He's a satellite dish, but so he's a satellite dish, but he also has a TV antenna. Like what? When dish my God. I don't honestly don't have any idea what to say. I really don't. That is one of the.
It's better than Verizon. It's better than Verizon.
At least it's silly and funny and just like, taking my boner for my antenna, man.
Antenna, dog. Where do you see a boner?
You know where I see a boner. Don't give me that bullshit, Greg. Jesus Christ. It's right below his fucking lips. So who's a boner below their lips? Like, geez, whatever.
So Doug, do you have a number for this? Because you gave Verizon a 5.
I said at most a 5. I was probably more like a 4.
Okay.
Just for comedic purposes only gets a 6. Just for funny, dumb shit. It's just bad, but it's fucking funny at least.
Doug, if somebody you're the head of that company and they presented that logo to you,
I'd be like, absolutely fucking not. What the fuck are you giving me here?
JHG, you served this one up. Can you enlighten us why you thought we should experience this one?
Oh, come on.
Look at it.
Really?
Look how bad it is. It's bad.
It's bad. Exactly.
Okay.
It's bad.
How much is it bad? How bad is it?
I'm with Doug here. It's like a 6. Someone had the temerity to put it out there.
I feel like this is a joke. Like, hey, let's see if they improve this.
I'm betting it was in like a European country where they have a bigger sense of humor about some of their logo designs versus here where everybody's pretentious about their fucking logo designs.
I was seeing that like as French Canadian. Montset. What my
Yep.
Perfect time for this. Yes. She's right. I'm gonna give it a 4 because y'all pumped it up, and I'm gonna give it a 4. And then I literally gave Verizon a 1 or 0. Fuck that shit. So at least I gave it 4 times the Verizon. You know what I mean? Like on my scale, it was 4 times better than Verizon because Verizon is complete trash. That y'all paid that much money for that. Like you could just literally burn fucking money, and it would have been better in your life for that. Like, what in the fucking hell? Anyway, no. Again, it's not that bad, JG. Right? Like, put it in the context of how much was spent. It's just terrible. So, JG, you thought this was something that we should.
I mean, when design fails, it can fail spectacularly, and this is just a prime example of how you can use the worst fucking font to make the name of a business.
Fuck things up, man.
While we're here, though, respectfully, I didn't see this until now, Jason.
Come on.
I see. No. I swear on y'all know I'm not religious. I don't know what I swear on the Badger Beer Report. I swear. that I saw Megaflix until right now. I swear to you. And now I'm like,
Okay.
oh shit, Mega Fox.
Yeah.
Books. That's a new porn story.
I'll go first. This shit again. It took me a while to get it because I don't know. I think sometimes
Did you see it and not get it?
No, I didn't see it. I saw Flicks, dog. I swear to you, JC sent that to me, but he sent it to me. I think JC, did you send it to me when we were on stream?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the context too. Meaning, I didn't really get a great look at it. I just saw Mega Flicks. So sometimes, though, JC, let's talk about this really quick. You know, as a designer, sometimes we see different things initially about things, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
And that's why that fucking shit probably got as far as it got. Yes or no, JC? Or no?
Yes.
Where are we
absolutely.
at with that? How does it get to neon signs? Like
somebody's not.
And again, Doug saw fucks the second he saw it. I didn't see fucks the second I saw it, but Doug saw fucks the second he saw it.
Oh, I did too.
Did you see fucks the second? And people in the comments, did y'all see Flicks or did y'all see fucks? Now, again, I'm like running a stream, running late, all kinds of things going on. So I just saw what JC did and I just put it up and I was just like, Megaflix, why is he even like, what is this all about? And then Doug was like, oh my God, Mega fuck. Like he saw it like the immediate second. Now, again, even given that context, JC, I saw something different. Right. So how is there like science behind that, or is there something that you know as a graphic designer that you dealt with this, seen it? Like speak on that whole thing. Because again, you can't unsee it once you see it, but like
right. There is certainly science behind how people perceive certain fonts, certain designs, and some people can be perceptive to those things, and sometimes they can't. I mean, you saw Flicks because that's your brain registered that break of the L and the I, but other people can immediately, they translate it in their head to something dirty, especially if their mind can be in that mindset a lot. And people who swear are supposed to be really fucking smart. So,
I think Umbridge said dirty, but I know what you meant though.
But yeah, I mean, there's science behind how people read and register fonts and designs
and process too. It's a processing thing. It's
absolutely,
like, you know what I mean. But again, though. Someone else saw Flicks too, though, because we got.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
We literally got a neon fucking sign. But the fact that again, it just was like that for you and Doug. It's just wild that you and Doug. No. It's just wild that Doug or you weren't in that room. To be like, are you or a Doug? It doesn't have to be you, right? But someone be like, wait, that says Fox. What are we doing? Can we at least?
Yes.
We're like, why didn't that? Like it says, and then once you see Fox here, I can't see Flicks.
You can't unsee it. Yeah.
Oh, it's over. It's Fox.
Yep.
So even if I saw Flicks and then Doug and I are walking into the brewery that's next door in that strip mall or something, right? Literally, Doug would be like, "Oh my God, Mega Fox! How did they get that?" I'd be like, "Doug, that. Oh shit! It does say."
Right.
That was a fun one, JC. It was funny because again, you sent this to me. So the whole inside ball thing, y'all, was like early. We got into that emoji fight, and then I talked to JC. Oh, actually, JC and I had we met for BBR stuff and all that. And then after that, I was like, JC, you should just come on and we could argue about this and be all like confrontational and shit about it. And it wasn't even that confrontational. I didn't pull that off great. Anyway. So we knew Doug, and then I was like, JC, come on, and we'll just do logos after that and bring some logos with you. So that's what happened, Doug. So I'm going to clap for myself because I thought it was a good idea. So what's going on, Doug? You had a third, buddy, right?
I did. I have a cellar beer. This is a 1-year-old beer that I aged. This is a Space-Eyed Cow from Lucas. Collaboration with Stillwater Brewing.
Oh,
It looks like a Doug beer too.
So it is
Mhm.
space. So it's aged in Speyside Scotch barrels. So totally
Okay.
my thing. It is a whiskey barrel aged chocolate stout with
Mhm.
cacao, coconut, and
Mhm.
vanilla. This is
Oh,
good.
that's a fucking Doug beer. That's a fucking
mm,
Doug beer.
This
mm.
Where is it?
is
Where is it?
the fucking nominal.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. I'm trying to see what the ABV is on it, but it's got to be high because it's one age in
It's like 10 plus.
14.
Woo!
14 on bottling.
14.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Wow.
I might not make it to the end of the show if I don't.
Oh, so that means the post production, y'all. You probably want the link to that.
Yeah, big boy. You're exactly right, Daniel. It's a bit sweet, but it's because it's got all these chocolate and vanilla and coconut and all these things in it. But like what's funny is the me sitting it in my cellaring fridge for a year, like the Speyside Scotch elements are gone, which I expected that to be more pronounced.
Oops.
Hey, Dick, show me your satellite, Dick.
Okay. You asked for it. You got it.
God damn it! Put that away, Greg.
Put it away is wild. Actually,
That's what she said.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's what she did
Put it
not
away
say.
is wild, Doug.
Anyway, it's good, but it's I didn't realize it was 14 when it was bottled, and it's been aging for a year. So I'm going to be a little bit silly in the post production. So
cool. JC, did you ever answer this question? And for the sake of this, I'm going to eliminate some. You can't say, of course, Florida or Texas, right, Doug? Are those the two exception ones because they're just too easy, right? So you have to make you go a little bit deeper, but you don't. I mean, it's not. Go on, JC. What do you got?
Oh,
Well, pick a sleeper too. You want to pick a sleeper one that no one talks about because we all talk about like the same 5 states or something. I feel
which U.S. state is the most embarrassing?
And you can give us a sleeper one because Doug and I do this now because like Doug and I have named out like half of the fucking country at this point, so now we have to go to sleeper.
Well, two come to mind.
Right.
Two come to mind.
Okay, let's go.
One is Arkansas.
Oh, that's a sleeper one.
Mm-hmm. Just because of who they vote to govern them and how they rule their state.
Yeah, you can say because Arkansas. That's it.
You can say that. The other that comes to mind is Tennessee, and that radically horrible fucking state government there that hates
the fuckery is wild there.
It's beyond. It's off the fucking charts. Off the fucking charts.
And actually, I don't even know what's happened in the past 2 years. I'm just going by like literally like I don't even know. So I'm
you don't want to know. If that's the case, you don't.
No, I'm good. I have enough evidence, and again, I don't have any recent shit, and that's really wild, actually. So Tennessee, Doug, do you want to discuss one? Because at this point, we've named half. You want to discuss one that you've never discussed before? That it's embarrassing in a different way or a weird way. It may not be as embarrassing, but
Missouri.
Oh, why Missouri today, Doug?
Their governance is awful. Just fucking. It's on par with Tennessee. They are just.
Who's the governor there now?
I have no clue.
Oh, it's just also you're just saying the overall. It's just a fucking.
It's another fucking Doonboggle legislature.
It is. It's a. Although I will say, it's fuck. All right, hold on. I need to look it up because.
At least St. Louis is kind of redeeming city. So JG, one of the things that I've gotten to with like these embarrassing states, or do they at least have a redeeming city?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
St.
Yeah.
Louis or Kansas City are not redeeming, so neither of those are.
St. Louis is all right. Kansas City, I don't know. St. Louis is okay though, but I haven't really stayed that much there, so you're right. I ain't gonna fight for them. No. Mm-mm.
Kansas would have been
You're-
in my top three because Kansas is another one of those states that just
Same
they're
with Oklahoma.
So
oh
there are cities in red states that I'll fight for, if that makes sense, that I think are cool.
Yep.
Of course,
Mhm.
once you get out of that, it's a fucking mayhem, right?
Right.
But Missouri is not a state that I would defend their big cities. So no, I'm out on that. It's cool. There's some that, well, Illinois would be a fucking red ass state if it wasn't for Chicago. So I almost count that one.
Mhm.
I almost count like I love Chicago because otherwise, again, Illinois is a red state.
It's kind of like Virginia.
Like it doesn't get actually any more red than that state, and that's the anomaly of politics that annoys me to shit. That y'all think that place is a blue state. Like, yes, it is technically.
New York is that. New York State is that.
No. I get it, but New York State does not have the history of instilled sundown towns, Doug. That's really where I go to it. And again, New York also has sporadic cities that are kind of blue, kind of here and there, whether it's Binghamton, whether it's Buffalo out there. Literally, Illinois has Chicago up tucked in this little thing, and the rest of it is pandemonium. So I'm just saying, I hear your analogy, but again, Doug, I think your analogy can go to almost any state, which is the rural parts of any state are fuckery. New York, again, to me, Doug, respectfully, you are living. You're not. I don't feel bad for you at all. I just don't. I'm not even going to be an ass because I think so many more states are worse in their rural areas, and then you got the big anchor, New York. Even Albany's a little blue, right? Or like, I don't know. You're good there, Doug. Stay there. Don't come out here. Minnesota. Everybody, again, another blue state. Like outside of those twin cities, though, JC. You've been up there.
Oh, I know.
Go up north.
Mm-hmm.
But Minnesota is certainly not remotely even one of our most. They're one of our crowning shining states, actually.
Yeah.
Don't forget Mondale.
Yes.
Don't forget Mondale.
That's right.
Right. Minnesota, man, they're solidly blue. They're great. Wisconsin. But I'm not gonna. So I'll give a sleeper one. Did we ever rip Wyoming to shreds, or is it too small and we shouldn't care?
There's just not enough people.
Yeah,
there's like 3 people per square mile in Wyoming.
Right, Doug. But this is why I'm going to highlight it because that's the fucking problem. Why do these bitches have so much representation when they have nobody there? So let's talk about that. Right. So that's the fuckery because those 3 people literally impart their fucking bullshit on the rest of the world. Living in Wyoming, and anybody been to Wyoming, it's fucking pristine and wonderful and nice. Partly because there's no humans to ruin it, but the humans that are there, respectfully, in my opinion, aren't that astute politically, clearly, because they would be doing different things to their beautiful. They're literally against their beautiful, pristine. Being conservative, you're not for the environment, so then you're literally destroying the beautiful thing that you. Whatever. So that's why I'm going to accent Wyoming because nobody gives a fuck about Wyoming. So, and maybe that's Wyoming's fault. But nobody really like JC when they're like fuckery, states are like, oh my god, I'm never gonna move there. No one says anything about Wyoming ever.
No,
let's accent it here. Literally, Wyoming is Wyoming the least fucking like. I would love to see what Google says. Is it the least Googled state? What's the least Google state? That Idaho.
I was going to say Idaho, but Idaho has its own set of problems that gets it more attention than negative
Wyoming.
attention.
Okay, yeah. But I would take Boise. Actually, from what I know, I would take Boise over anything in Wyoming. I hear Boise is really, really blue and really, really not down for the fuck shit as a whole. So it's kind of wild, actually.
That
But
sounds
Boise is wild.
exceptionally wild
Yeah,
for Idaho.
yeah. Thoughts on any of this, Doug?
Could you repeat that? Sorry, I was in the
No.
middle of like listening to a bunch of stuff. So
Oh no, it's cool. This thoughts on Idaho, Wyoming.
Idaho is a fucking mess, man. It's a beautiful state.
Beautiful.
They have a lot of doomsday prepper folks, and that makes me not want to go to that state.
And then up north is that white supremacy colony or whatever.
That shit right there.
Yeah,
Right.
where the guy fought the United States government, fired at them, and did not get arrested. Now, here's the thing: if that was a black man, how long do you think that guy would have lasted? They would have killed him. They would have killed him.
Listen, Philly showed us they were literally drop bombs. So,
yep, for sure.
I was there. I heard it. I know. Anyway, wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's get back. Let's clear up some comments here, Doug. Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, you want to talk, and JC, you said you were intrigued by this.
Please listen to that because it's fucking great.
Yeah. I've got it in my listen to me later list now.
The Miz, he's a big thing out here. Oh, look. Wow. I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, Brewers.
Sure you didn't.
I literally didn't.
Talking about great logos, that Brewers logo.
What's that?
I said that Brewers logo is one of the greatest sports logos out there.
Why?
It because of the way that it incorporates the M and the B and makes it a mitt for baseball.
Mm-hmm.
It's survived time even after they redesigned everything like back in the early. Thank you.
Anyway, JC, talk about the logo. We'll bring. I can come back. Whatever. Yeah, of course. No, talk about it though.
Well, the fact that it has lasted over time. I think that was designed sometime in the 70s, and it lasted for decades. And then back in the early 2000s, they redesigned everything and they lost it, and it's come back. That shows the resiliency of that logo. That
Damn.
it was a well thought idea, and it sticks. People remember it.
That's cool. JHG, yeah, Gilmore's so mellow. It's great. Just the way, I don't know how to talk about it, but like the way that dude plays the guitar, it's upset. Like I don't know how
it's atmospheric.
Yeah, I don't know how you just don't feel calm listening to that shit.
Right.
And yeah, well, story of our work. Story of your patriarchy, working man's life, Daniel.
Truth. Yep.
Doug, you good? Anybody else have anything? I have one more thing to talk about, but
yeah, let's do it.
So y'all wanna so JHG, you're a steak guy, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
What? Doug and I have to hold back on steak, but Doug, in this world, we're gonna let ourselves eat some steak. If you eat some steak, JHG, do you have any preferred here? And also, do you have any that will never ever touch your plate because you think it's fucking disgusting?
Every single one of those could touch my plate and I wouldn't have any problem with it. The two that I would go to first would be the garlic herb butter or the chimichurri.
Speak to it.
There's something about the way that butter just adds a layer and a texture to steak when you cut it, especially if it's cooked the right way. It's like, that.
And it'll clog your arteries.
Absolutely. And I want it to. It's the way it should.
And then chimichurri is that like, isn't that like South American spicy thing kind of? Right?
It's kind of, it's more like a, kind of like a mint, not minty. Shit, what am I thinking of?
Herbie.
Herby, yes, thank you. It's a very herby
Herbie.
kind of. It has oil in
Herbie.
it, so it's adding another layer of
Mhm.
of fat and cleanliness to the meat. So
Doug, in a perfect world where you could eat all of this, what do you like, and is there anything that you would never ever entertain?
I would eat the garlic herb and the wild mushroom. I fucking love mushrooms, so that would
Mm.
be all my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not really interested in the red wine application for a steak.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Pineapple Bernaise, creamy peppercorn might be cool. And
What's
chimichurri is
Bernays?
good.
What's Bernays?
You know, that is a mother sauce for French cooking. So it's almost like hollandaise.
Okay. So it's
yeah, yeah,
is it egg based like hollandaise or no?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
Okay. So
pretty sure.
kind of like putting an egg on top of a steak,
Yeah.
kind of.
I just,
Um,
if it was mushrooms, give me mushrooms on steak all day long. That's my favorite out of all those.
yeah. So no, fuck your mushrooms. That's the one I don't like. But I don't like mushrooms, so that's easy.
No fucking
Uh,
mushrooms, dude.
Fuck,
yeah. Wow.
literally fuck your mushrooms. Actually, I'm taking it an extra step. It's not no, it's fucking. But you know, Doug, as I love to say, more for you, right?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, great.
amen. No, that's cool. I'm fucking pretty hard with this creamy peppercorn. That shit, I didn't know it existed until this fucking graphic. Actually. So I'll be looking for that if I'm trying to, use my, bad calories, right, Doug, or bad food on,
Yep.
on a night like this. Yeah, it would be the creamy peppercorn, and then actually I love the ones that JC thought. I love chimichurri a lot, and of course, the garlic herb butter is, literally just a classic. Like that's a
Mhm.
classic pairing, right? And then you get like, the special butter, cilantro butter, or that was garlic herb. But now they have these like specialty butters that you put on your steaks and all that. So this is really good. So what's
I don't know what that is.
um,
You've stumped us, Daniel.
Is that like a pepper steak?
Let's find out.
well, Daniel lives in the culinary capital of the world, maybe. So
There.
he's
Oh, it's
definitely respectfully, bitch is privileged. Daniel could probably get that delivered, right, Doug? And we're over here trying to figure out.
Hey, I'm hungry for burgers. Hey, man,
is.
you're hungry for burgers? Fuck off. You're in New
Yeah.
York City. You get
Yeah.
anything delivered.
Right.
Fucking don't do that.
Well, yeah, we're over here trying to figure out what it is, and Dude probably has it on route to delivery.
I
So,
just
like-
threw it up there for you. So it's basically the creamy peppercorn.
Okay. And
Wow.
Daniel, can you get it delivered at your house right now? Literally. I'm not even joking.
I'm really curious because I bet you can.
It's 10:44 in New York City on a Friday night. I would bet that you could get that delivered. Maybe I'm wrong.
Find the
New
right
York is
place.
amazing like this. I'm sure someone has it. Right. Correct. Right.
It's New York.
I don't even know if I can get that at Madison, let alone delivered to my fucking house. And Madison's all right. but it's
That's too much.
certainly
That's
not-
too much flavor for Madison. I mean,
Well,
come
this
on.
is certainly not New York City. This is not like New York City is a bad example to compare almost any city culinary. Literally, I mean New York. I mean, Vegas, Paris. I mean, that's the level that New York hangs out in, right? Food wise, it's just not to be messed around. There's a lot of things we can shit on New York about, but it's certainly not food. And we're talking the city too. Doug will shit on the rest of the state. Just let him go.
No, I don't. Listen,
Not the rest, but some of it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Me too.
Yeah.
I won't shit on Wisconsin, but I side eye a lot of y'all. So yeah, Doug. Actually, one more food question. I hope y'all get this right. Where do y'all this is a Midwest debate, but I don't even know if it's a debate. Y'all keep it in the fridge in the penthouse, the counter, or both? You can say both.
Counter.
Yeah,
Counter.
when we were in
Why isn't it both? Because
Counter.
don't you have backups to the counter and the
Well, the
fridge?
back's in the fridge, yeah, but I'm
Okay,
just
okay,
saying,
cool.
like, if you're just
That's why
having
it's both
butter
for
out,
me.
I want it meltable because there's nothing worse than going, like, let's say you go to a cafe and you go, I want a bagel, and I'm like, great, and you want butter on your bagel, and the fucking butter is like an ice brick. I don't want that. Give me some butter that I can fucking spread. Jesus Christ. So
Really, Doug? Is it that? Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? That was pretty aggressive.
I am really, I get really angry. I'm like,
wow.
So,
He
like,
gets
so
angry over butter.
so when I'm out, so at work, I'll be like, hey, I don't like the way they do English muffins at work. I don't want it. I'm like egg and cheese, and I want it on a bagel. You want to toast your bagel? Yeah. And I toast it, and they have butter, and it's shitty packet of butter that's frozen. And I sit those fucking butters on top of the fucking toaster so that it melts them enough that I can spread it. If it is a hard like a goddamn rock, how am I spreading any of that butter? Here's a
You end up crushing the bagel. Yeah. You end up crushing the bagel. Yeah. Yeah.
So I just want spreadable butter. That's what I want. And I don't want margarine. I don't want give me butter. Just fucking give me butter.
Right.
So in my house, I have a butter dish that sits right by my oven. So when I'm cooking and let's say I make eggs, butter right in the pan. Like I don't want it hard as a rock. I can if it's frozen and I'll melt it. I use so much butter when I cook that there's never a point where the butter goes bad. The butter's not going to go bad. Just fucking throw it in something where it's soft. Yeah. And Daniel made this point, and Kerrygold is our go-to in the house. It is our go-to. So yeah. All right. So that was my very vehement defense for putting butter on your counter as opposed to your fridge. JHC, your thoughts?
Yeah, I was gonna say, be careful, JHC, because someone might come after you.
Hey, listen, it's fine if you do that in your house. For me, my house is like, let's put that shit on that.
In our house, it's in the penthouse. It's never out on the counter, which I don't agree with for the same reason that if you're going to use it for cooking, it makes it a lot harder to melt it down. Like if you're throwing it into pasta, if you're throwing it into some other dish, especially after the heat is off, it becomes much harder to incorporate it. So if you've got it where it's already soft, it makes it so much easier to incorporate. When I lived in the Midwest and I was a kid, yes, you definitely had butter out that was soft. It was readily available. Even in my parents' home now, they've got butter that's already out that they use. They don't keep it all in the refrigerator. So I think it's a Midwest
Why
thing.
don't you just get a dish and put butter there? Who's going to stop you?
I don't consume enough butter for it to be worthwhile.
Great answer. For me, I don't know how I don't know how you don't legitimately say both, because again, I think you should have some warm, and then obviously you have the backup, which is in the refrigerator. So you always have something in the refrigerator.
Right there.
So I'm with you, Doug. Though, like, I don't know. I to me the dish is like that's just how it's done. Like that's, you know what I mean. And then yeah, you're all right. Like I don't know. You always the whole spreading of hard butter is just not
nightmare.
Man, sadly, Doug, one of the things I had to give up in our old age health problems is this one creamery had this like this cinnamon butter, and then it would go good on your fucking like literally anything. But like your English muffins in the morning, you know what I mean? But Doug, did I hear some English muffin slander?
I like English muffins, just the way where I work makes them. They're just.
Let's hear it. How do you ruin English muffins? I want to hear.
So here's how you do it. You stick egg and cheese on it, and then you wrap it in aluminum foil, and fucking English muffins get a little bit
Soft.
soggy because
Yeah.
they're
Yep.
steamed. If it was just like a crispy English muffin,
Yeah.
like that's why I'm like, I want it on a bagel. I'll toast it my fucking self to my satisfaction. Throw the egg and cheese on it, great, and that's how I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, English muffins are a bad thing for me because at this point, I've perfected them at my house. So then anywhere I go out, it's like $9 for fucking some bullshit, and I get annoyed, right? Because I go to full, man. You know what I mean? I'm with you, Doug. I'll like butter it, and then it has to be like a certain crisp level. I'm just talking English muffins. I can't fuck with bagels because that's just too much dough for me at this point in my life, unfortunately. Ideally, bagels.
Bagels are Jewish.
If we're doing an English muffin, we can do it right. It has to be the right crispness out, and it has to be some butter, and the butter almost JSG has to be toasted with the butter. Then I want the bacon crisp if I'm going to do bacon, but sausage will work. Also, I go back and forth from one of those nice folded omelet eggs, Doug. Sometimes I want a fucking dippy egg, and then I crunch into it, and the fucking shit comes all over it. And
dippy egg. Dippy egg. That's how I know you're from the East Coast. You said dippy egg.
Whatever.
That's an insult.
No, well, I'm not. I'm just saying what.
I'm not. Like, give me a dippy egg, and people are like, "What the fuck is a dippy egg?" If you're not on the East Coast,
right?
Like it's an over easy egg. That's all it is.
Yeah,
over easy egg.
So don't get all weird because I know Doug gets weird and I know JG gets weird. But sometimes I like to eat the dippy egg and then it squirts in my mouth, and then like this is so.
You like squirters? Good to know.
Sounds like.
What was that, Doug?
You like squirters? Good to know, man. Hey, man, no shame at all. I'm all in.
You like what you like.
We need a palate break.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
God damn, I love that video.
Yes.
Hey, I was worried he was going to do that stupid Utah lady dancing around like a
right.
Oh, I'm just glad with taste of biscuit. I'm good with the taste of biscuit.
There's another embarrassing state in Utah.
Yeah, I would also like to point out that Nancy Mace came in fifth place.
Oh,
fucking thing. Riley Gaines in it all the way. Fuck you. Good for you.
Yep.
Y'all mention it, so we got to do it.
Fucker, don't fucking put that fucking shit on ever fucking again.
That's HG. And you know what, dog? The best part is
do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Zach.
That's the best. That's
so fantastic.
Always.
Is that the biggest jackass ever or not? I mean,
and he's still being a jackass.
Word. Like jackass is a different word, right? And like, you know what I mean?
Not jackass is the prude to choose from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would like to nominate Jesse Waters, who intentionally deflated his wife's tire so that he could help her because he was married to someone else.
Yeah.
And he cheated on his wife with this woman that he eventually married. And Jesse Waters is a shithead.
You know? Yep.
Honestly, I kind of think it's an understatement.
I was trying not to yell.
I think you're actually kind of being nice. The dude is.
Yeah, my daughter has to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to work, so I'm trying to be a little bit nice on things here, so maybe we'll look quiet.
All right, Doug, we'll get out of here. But just so y'all know, at the bottom there, don't fuck with Doug's soft butter. I've learned something. So we're not going to be doing that.
You might get aggressive.
We were horrible hosts. We didn't even ask you what you're drinking. So we'll do that right now. But before, we will announce that next week is the Dad 2.0 Juneteenth anniversary. Well, not anniversary. Yeah, some bullshit. Or no, it's not anniversary. It's a annual. That's what it is. Doug needs to help me with my words. An annual festival on the stream of dads and Juneteenth, and I don't know. Y'all know. Doug, one last thing. What's going on next month on the Mortal Content thing?
Mortal Content, I am having Laurel Hightower on, who is a female horror writer. I've read a few of her books. She's an indie horror writer, which is like, I want to highlight folks who aren't getting like mainstream pub. So she's great. She wrote something called Day of the Door, which is one of the better horror books I've read in a few years, for real. Like, she just really gets into it. It's really great. So yeah, that'll be next July 14th, I think, is the actual date for Mortal Content. So yeah, that'll be coming
And
up.
I'm sure you'll have something for her, but I'll be in the comments asking her, if you don't, about her reflection on where horror is, especially where these young kids on YouTube making billion-dollar movies now, or multi-million-dollar movies. How about that? It's really a thing, and it's really cool. But JHG, did you have something to drink, since we never asked you and we were rude hosts?
Well, while we've been on, I've just been drinking water.
Oh, okay, cool.
But pre-show, I had in a very rare moment, I had root beer, but I added a little bit of Bermuda black rum to it from Gosling's. So that was tasty.
Fun. All right. Before we get to Doug, you're next. Public service announcement.
Yeah.
End of public service announcement. Doug, what's going on? Anytime you can say fuck ice is a great time to say fuck ice.
For sure.
What's up, Doug?
So I had 3 beers, and so I'm going to start just in order. This was the Irish Red that I had from Frog Alley. This is pretty good. It really straightforward.
Frog Alley.
Yeah, 4.4% Irish Red Ale. Really good Irish Ale.
Frog Alley, though. I like that name, Doug. That's fun.
Yeah, this was my favorite can of the evening. This was the Doppelbock. I think it was Doppelbock Baltic Porter. Excuse me. This was from Three Sons out of.
You're getting a response out of the graphic artist.
Really great can. Really good beer. This was the best thing I had, but like that's because it was aged for years. Dugas Bayside Cacao, which was like done with Stillwater Brewing, had cacao, vanilla, coconut. Super good. 14%. So I have no idea what it was after I aged it for a year. So this is a big boy.
And is it tasting good after a year, Doug? How's it taste?
It tasted great. It was awesome.
Is it getting all the Doug notes though? Did it get the cacao and all the other things? Did you taste all that, or did some of it?
Yeah, for me it did.
Some of it fell off. Oh wow, okay. So it's still hanging out. Okay. Because Doug, some of that falls off, right?
Stillwater is out of Stillwater, Minnesota, right?
Pretty sure.
Stillwater?
Yeah.
No, that's still lager, I thought.
Stillwater is.
No, Stillwater. That's, and JC's right. Stillwater's Minnesota.
It doesn't say in the bottle, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, Stillwater is. I'm sure
I'm pretty sure it's there.
Daniel confirming here.
Yeah.
I do know that Ursa
my mom's
Minor,
from Stillwater. That's why I asked.
Yeah, and Ursa Minor's, we can confirm that Ursa Minor's from Minnesota. So this is a fun IPA that finished most of it, so that's a good thing. And then this one's the Doug Special from Broken Bat. The gin aged lager with all the raspberries and all that. Yeah. Oh no. Daniel's saying other things here. But it looks like Doug's looking up. So anyway, y'all. Any final comments, concerns, issues, statements? Y'all can see me tomorrow at the Sip and Savor at Glendale. hanging out all afternoon, drinking beers, and yeah, that'll be fun. Any other comments here? Questions, concern?
No.
Thanks for having me on last minute.
Drum key. Oh man, it was fun. It was fun. It's always good to get into some emoji controversy. And yeah, all right. We ready to roll here, Doug?
I am. So yeah. All right, everybody. Cheers.
Peace, y'all.